Hi, YouTube. Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. I'm your host, Resident Day Trader, and your brother in the struggle. The name is Hassan. I'm here to go over my trade for the day. It's one trade. That's it. Hit that like button on your way in, you guys. Fun day on the market. So there was a few things I was really excited about at the open. I was really excited about Dell right here. Um, I really wanted to take this candle. This is pretty much technically the setup, right? Establishes opening range on high volume, right? Trades over that opening range and then pulls back to retest that range. Nice hammer candle at VWAP and the top of that high volume support. This is my setup. But it has a disqualifier, which is this big red candle right here, right? I got it right here. Big red candles, disqualifiers. So, I mean, I really wanted to get into this trade, like very bad. And so many times I ignore these disqualifiers, but I didn't take it. I didn't take it. And I was really feeling the FOMO when this big green candle formed and made a new high of day. I was like, man, I should have took it. And then what happened? It got slammed right back down, which is what this is alluding to. This is alluding to there's a lot of selling pressure up here, right? And so when it hit that level, it sold down very hard. And so it hit it again and sold down very hard. And then it downtrended. The market rolled over. Like, it was all bad. Like, I was very happy that I listened to my rules and didn't take that trade. Another one I really liked, AMD. Pretty much same setup. Not as clean of a trigger on the entry though, but established opening range, traded above, pulled back to VWAP and HVS. Now this candle here, I didn't like this candle for real. This is a bigger candle than I wanted to see. A little more selling pressure than I wanted to see on the pullback. I like the pullback to be light, you know. But then this right here, held VWAP, green candle. I was still really considering taking the break above this candle. And I didn't do it. Um, Mostly because of this big red candle. It doesn't look as big now because this candle's on here, so it's kind of skewing the size of the candle. But if I get that one off the chart, let me see here. I'm trying to make it look like it did at the open. All right, so looking at it like this is a big candle, right? And so same thing, big red candle. Maybe not take it, and so I just chilled out. And hey, it went up. It went up nicely after this. What would have been an entry right here, but definitely did not go to 3R. I don't even think it would have hit 2R. Nah, it definitely didn't go to 2R either. So I wouldn't have moved my stop up to break even at that point, and that would just been another loss. But I listened to my disqualifiers. I'm really starting to see, even when everything else looks good and you just have that one small red flag that's saying don't take it. That is enough. That's it. You got to be looking for the reasons to not take the trade. And if any of them exist, then you don't take the trade. I'm talking to myself. I just if I can just stay solid on that, it'll keep me out of so many bad trades. And that was my problem. When the good setups come, I attack them and I do great on them. But my problem is staying out of the bad ones. And so this was a very big victory on AMD and on Dell, staying out of both of those trades. And pretty much those were the only ones. Of course, I was watching NVDA in the morning, but it wasn't giving any kind of setup in the morning. This is just way too high above the opening range in VWAP to try to take an entry here, which would have been a terrible idea because it would have just stopped me out. But Yeah, so after AMD and Dell fizzled out, there was really nothing else to do for a while because let me pull up the spy opened up weak and really just downtrended. So all of those AMD and Dell, they were just showing relative strength at the open, but the stocks can only be strong against the market for so long before the market just pulls it all down. And so the market rolled over pretty tough and everything else rolled with it. But I noticed while Nvidia was down here testing while the SPY was down here testing yesterday's close, Nvidia was holding VWAP, you know? And Nvidia has a fantastic catalyst, great earnings. Man, I got out a little too early. I always get aggressive with my last leg. But anyway, I saw it was holding VWAP. And then I like this green candle and a little pullback. My favorite hammer candle right there holding VWAP. And so my idea was to enter here at the break of that red candle. And let me zoom in just a little bit more. Get in here at the break of this candle, this break of this red candle. And stop under this. Stop under the low right there. So entry here, as you can see the blue arrow, and then I have my stop here. Now, when I did the calculations for my share size, I'm only supposed to be risking $5 a trade right now, and that was my intent when I entered on this trade. But for some reason, after I finished doing my calculator, it said 10 shares. so so I went in with 10 shares and a $7 stop loss. And it didn't calculate to me until I was up. I looked up in like the second candle after my entry and I was up $40. And I was like, what? Then I realized my error and immediately started taking some shares out. Which I banked $20 on this first take profit. I think I banked like $15 on this first take profit. Added another 5 on this one, and I think I got up to 43 with this take profit. And then I was really set on holding for the break of 1050. That was originally what I wanted to hold for, but man, my stop would have been fine. After I took profit here, I put my stop at break even, and I said I'm just gonna leave my stop at break even and leave a take profit at 1050. And it was gonna sell. I have 4 shares. I was gonna sell 3 at 1050, and then let 1 share ride for the rest of the day to see what happened. But as usual, I always do this. With the last leg at break even, I always get anxious and start dragging my stop up, feeling like, well, the move's over. Let me go ahead and get what I can. And look where it's at now, man. Look where it's at now. Man. Oh, man. What did that? Okay, my bad. um, Zoom out a little bit. 1052. So yeah, this is where I really got anxious with my stop and tightened it up, and it just pulled back a little bit more, and now it's doing its thing. It's probably gonna uptrend the whole rest of the day, but hey, man, great trade for me. For risking $5 a trade, being up $57. That's 11R. You know, of course, I was actually accidentally risking $70, but it actually did not go into the red at all after my entry. It went straight up to the green and stayed green the whole trade. So that was a really good trade, man. Really good trade. I really wanted to be a part of the move. I think I probably would not have taken this trade if it didn't have such a good catalyst and if it wasn't NVIDIA, and there was so much hype around NVIDIA. It was a no-brainer that we were going to we were gonna have a really amazing day on NVIDIA. So I'm not still in it like I would like to be, but I caught a really nice piece, and for risking $5 a trade, being up 57.12 is really awesome. It's and not to mention my fourth green day in a row this week. So that's really cool, man. Um, I lowering my risk to $25 really pulled me back from the strong FOMO I was feeling of really trying to make money, like really trying to get big moves, trying to get money into my account. Like it was like not focused on trading a trading system, but focused on where's the money at, where are the moves, and trying to hop in them without missing them. You know what I mean? Now I'm more focused on taking good trades, right? I wanna follow my rules as much as possible, and I want to be disciplined, and I just want to take good trades. And so, Nvidia pulled back to the opening range, tested VWAP, held it, and started moving up. It's not an A1 setup, but it has all the boxes checked on the technicals. You know what I mean? And the catalyst was just amazing. And I wanted to be a part of the history. I wanted to be a part of the move. So really happy it worked out. Nice money into the account. It's been a good day. It's been a good week, man. Feeling good, man. I feel like I'm finding my zone again, man. When you lose for like 3 weeks straight, it's really hard to feel any confidence in yourself or in your trading system. But looking back, man, my issue was not with my system. The issue was with me not trading the system. You know what I mean? Not ignoring. I'm ignoring. I was ignoring the disqualifiers, and I was taking these trades that had long topping tails, or big red candles, or lower highs and lower lows, and I was taking them anyway, or trading after 11 o'clock or 10:30. I was just doing it anyway because I felt like my gut was better than the strategy that I've built based on hundreds and hundreds of trades, which is ridiculous. So, not to say the gut is bad, but your gut has to line up with your strategy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, great trade on NVIDIA. Um, nice setup, hopefully for a great finish to the week tomorrow. Um, I mean, as long as I trade my system, I'm okay. You know, Losing trades is part of this game, but flagrantly disregarding the rules of your strategy, that you'll never be success. I'll never be successful doing that. And so that's really my main struggle, and the main thing that I'm working on is just to trade the system, you know. So big win today. Had a lot of fun with you guys in the live stream, man. If you guys aren't subscribed, please hit the subscribe, man, and join us. I'm streaming every morning, market open from usually around 9:30, 9:25, something like that. Hit the like button. Got the Discord link in the description. We've been having some nice conversation, talking about stocks, sharing ideas, news, and things like that. So we got a great thing going on, man. I appreciate you guys so much. The feedback and the comments and the support. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey to 350 subscribers, man. You guys are awesome. Anyway, 14 minutes. Let me wrap this thing up. You guys have a great day, man, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace.